We cured smallpox. We are ending polio. Why not HIV? Since 1981, HIV has infected about 85 million people, but this virus still remains incurable. Welcome once again to my YouTube channel. This is the Global Pharmacist. If you're new here, feel at home. On this channel, we discuss issues pertaining global and public health. We create awareness and educate the public so that we have a healthier population. Today, we'll be tackling one of medicine's greatest puzzles, which is HIV. Why till now it is still incurable? Now, the reason as to why HIV remains incurable is simply because HIV is a genius at hiding, a characteristic that other viruses have not mastered effectively. Now, when HIV enters your body, when this virus infects your body, it does not only live in your cells, but rather it becomes the blueprint of your cells. How? This virus is a retrovirus and it converts its RNA to DNA, which then after integrates itself directly into the cells, into the chromosomes of your cells. That means that your cells become actually the HIV cells. The HIV cells actually take over your body. Now, the real challenge is this HIV virus does not just affect active cells, but it rather affects the memory cells of the body, which in particular are the CD40 cells, which are the main cells of the body's immunity. Now, when these CD cells are attacked, they become latent reservoirs of this virus. By saying latent reservoirs here, we mean that they are actually sleepy or dormant cells that have the HIV DNA within themselves. Now, the current antiretroviral drugs only attack the actively replicating HIV. But yet remember, we have said that this virus has a unique feature where it hides in the immune cells, which are the CD4 T cells, and it integrates its DNA into these cells. And also the vaccines that have been under research have failed to tackle this virus. Why? Because it mutates consistently and constantly changing its face. It also has a sugar coat around it which hides the target of the what? Of the virus. And this is why until we have a cure or a vaccine to HIV, prevention remains the only sure strategy. The math is simple. No exposure, no infection. Then if there's no infection, there will be no need for a cure. So for the meantime, what can we do? Take on these 3 shields of protection. 1, we have PrEP, which is the pre-exposure prophylaxis. This is a medication that is taken for only those that are still HIV negative. Secondly, use your condoms. These are very much accessible. Then thirdly, have the knowledge. Know your partner's status and know your status as well. Then for the young people that are out there, there's no reason to risk what science has not yet fixed yet. And to the people that are already HIV positive, HIV is no longer a death sentence. Given that you take your medication as prescribed and know your HIV status early, when you know your HIV status early, you'll be able to live nearly to a normal lifespan. Now, when you take your medication in a proper and correct manner, this virus can become undetectable. And once it is undetectable, it becomes untransmittable. We might not have the cure to HIV virus yet, but we have everything needed for us to put an end to this threat, to save the lives of people, to prevent its spread, and to live fully. Why? Because in our hands, we have the greatest weapon, which still stands as prevention. Today, choose to know your status, choose to live a preventive life. Use a condom, stay faithful to one partner, and for the young people out there, abstain from sex. Thank you for watching. This is the Global Pharmacist once again, and do well to leave a comment, hit the subscription button so that you'll keep notified on our next video. Thank you.